nasty.
Indeed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Sorry about that. Hello, everyone. Today we'll be continuing Pathologic, which is kind of fucked, but it's still fun. I enjoyed the last time, and I hope I'm gonna enjoy the rest of it in an existential dread kind of way. Fuck, do I have? No. Anyway, right, what I almost said during the loading thing, I heard about an interesting device today. There's a company recreating Commodore 65. A device that never really was. There are some prototypes of it, which are fucking expensive because, you know, prototypes. But they're actually making that shit. As in, kinda period accurate. So, like with a processor that's whopping, what was it, 4 megahertz? Wow. Yeah, it was never to be. It was there were other things that ended up coming out, like, you know, Amiga. But I kind of want it, but I also kind of don't, because $800 for what's basically a history enthusiast device. It's I think a little bit too much for me at this point in time. Yeah, something like that, Janunna. But yeah, it's interesting that people are recreating a device that never really went into proper production, and it kind of makes me hope that maybe people will recreate some other things. It might be fun and nice. Anyway, next time we'll recreate the Nautilus, exactly, and then we'll... But problem with that is somebody will likely take that and start ramming all the oil transport tank boats, and then we'll have large disasters. Because as we know from generally how that story is written, he's not super thoughtful and smart. Anyway, and I doubt that anybody who would pilot such a vessel in this time would be too smart either. But let's leave this world of deadly pandemics and enter another world with a deadly pandemic. Because I really thought this through. But yeah, the last time we went through the first day, and we are now in the second day where we're trying to buy food. And we are also trying to get a certain pair of people away from the town because they are bound, and we'd really, really like them to, you know, leave so they don't die, because we were kind of sort of told that it's likely that whatever the fuck that Slav name was again, I don't remember. One of the heads of the families, if he's gonna gain control, we heard that he's gonna want to try and kill the artist guy, and we don't want that to happen, so we're gonna try and get them out of town. That's basically what we're gonna try and do.
Kill those murderers dead!
No, that's the exact opposite of what we're trying to do. We're gonna try to save them, not kill them.
Die, or else you will die.
Yeah, because that's the head of the family. I've also been playing a little bit of XCOM 2, mostly because, the monolith is gonna do an XCOM run at some point, and he is having one of those you can have characters in your games types of things, and I wanted to create my own instead of having somebody else do it for me. So I reinstalled it again, and I've been playing the legacy operations from the DLC, and with some mods, it's actually quite fine. And it does help, actually, that I have some amazing voice packs for the characters. Yeah, for example, modding the timers. I haven't modded them completely off, I think. I just have them extended by like a shit ton, so they're basically meaningless. Or did I mod them completely off? I don't even remember. Because I haven't yet played the campaign. I've only played the legacy operations, and I don't think the mods changed those too much. I also modded a thing that basically removes the free turn from the aliens, because fuck that shit. I hated that thing in the XCOM reboots, where you notice the enemies and they get a free turn, and then you're fucked, because you didn't know they were there, and suddenly several enemies just fucking killed you. So I also modded those away. Or basically it's... well, still. With mods, it's actually relatively pleasant. But yeah, those fucking 5-turn missions, those can fucking go fuck off. I fucking hated those things. Timers were the worst fucking thing they ever came up with. Some of the other stuff, it's not too bad, but the timers were the real big fuck you thing. Didn't like it. But, let's get into the game, so, without any further ado, main screen, turn on. Let's see. God damn it. And load.
Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free T-Man, we cut T-Man. In order to cross that great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon T-ground.
I completely agree. Watch me pretend to understand. Thank you very much for the 10 biddies. Dan Sehbariku. Oh, that's close enough. Hi, Dan. And thank you very much for the 10 biddies. And how you doing, Gino? General Ginobi. That actually works. Yeah, I agree, Shan. I finished XCOM 2 vanilla back in the day. I managed to finish the game, and I agree, it didn't feel like a strategy game. It was more like a puzzle game. You're absolutely right. You're just trying to manage it in everything in a couple of turns, and it was fucking awful. It didn't feel good. How are we doing all? I'm feeling almost like a human being again, so that's good. Now, what did we need again? We need one more of the fishies, one more of the smoked meats. I don't remember with whom...
You want a fishy?
Because I'm kind of wondering now... From whom did we get the quests even? Oh, right, now I remember. It was Ava, right? Who told us about the leaving. Now we've talked with people. We're close to where Eva is. Let's talk to her. Then go talk to the Stamatins. I don't know, uusimene perse. Yes, a Bachelor run. I was told that we should play these in order, from left to right. So that's what I'm doing. Did I say hi uusimene perse? If not, then hi uusimene perse. I also wanted to check one thing.
They say he has donned the garb of
My
his
heart is
murdered
beating so
father.
heavily. It's about to jump out. Well, yeah, you should see a doctor. Oh, wait, I am one. I don't know yet what we're gonna do with that. Can sleep here. Thought I remembered something like this. We can have a little bit of space like this. I hope they stay there. If not, then I'm fucked. Alright, so let's go meet the Stamatins and try to find some food while we're at it, which means we're gonna have to try and find shops. Basically looking for those Red Bull heads. And see if we can,
The evil, hate-filled Cthulhu from a dimension far away, flying through gates of madness and into your heart. Yeah, so you.
I didn't Cthulhu. I'm trying to get my memories back together. Right, and I was supposed to talk to those kids as well. Because some of those kids, as we were told in day one that some of those kids may have a thing called Schmaude, which we found one on the table, which we were told is damaging, but might heal the whole plague thing, which we've yet to encounter. Considering everything, I'm fairly certain that the plague thing is gonna be real. Most of the kids, though, just seem to have ammunition. But you have no memory. Well, I have like 16 gigabytes, so that should be enough, right? Your office chair broke down completely, so now you're using one of the plebs chairs from the cellar. Gonna get a new one on Wednesday, yeah. Very happy that you're gonna get a new one. I remember you mentioning about it before. Well, yeah, exactly, Shan. That's why the kids want to get rid of the ammunition, and instead they want sharp objects. How you doing, Adam? They want sharp objects and nuts, apparently. Alright, and we needed a fish. Get nuts. Fuck your fresh fish. Preserved vegetables. This is stolen goods. Jar could contain tomatoes, onion bulbs, peppers, or beans. There we go. Now we should have all the food needed. Which is good. Nice. More weapons for the children. Next, and to... Andre or Peter Stamatin? Let's go to Andre first, he's closer. While also, you know, digging through all the trash, because that's a proper thing to do. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I was supposed to be live yesterday, but I've been a little bit sick, so I wasn't. So instead I'm live today. I do try to stream at least twice a week. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that yesterday, but... Can't succeed all the time. Hello there.
Oh, I would have let my fists loose if not for these pins.
Okay, so you don't know shit about that. Okay. Exactly. Now, let's see. Gotta go talk to our friendly artist.
Murder time.
I'd prefer not. Except it's dinner. Okay. That's better. Have a good dinner, Shen. Alright. So. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to them. If not, then I'm gonna be confused.
To all of you, let me explain one damn thing. America, America, America. Dude, you understand? America, America, America. My point is, America's first.
Exactly. Thank you for reminding us what's truly important in life. I don't plinth it. Plinth.
We easily forget those faults, old boy.
Haven't changed your mind, have you? No. I've news for you. The evening Alexander Saburov will become the governor, all Gimsky and Kane are gonna vest him nearly unrestricted powers to curb the epidemic that your brother and you refuse to believe in. Bloody hell, are you sure about this? I am. What of Georgie? What does the judge say? Bloody hell, so Saburov will be the judge now, too. Definitely. Oh, that's it. I'm a dead man. As luck would have it, it happens exactly when I'm about to create that truly glorious masterpiece. Fine, let us go. So, I'm telling Andre you've agreed. Perfect. Also, we were told to go meet Sticky. He's very close. Let's go there as well. Hi, kiddo. What you got? How you doing, Rastaberries? You don't have any schmouters either. Worthless tiny human.
Murder time.
Not that worthless. I don't think... I don't think the game would appreciate me killing children. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. Hi.
So, I've seen the Haruspeks. Didn't look too happy.
Wanna see something fun? No? Sure. Look around. Some houses are always open for you, others open for everyone only under special circumstances. If a person dies or when there's a wedding or something. Others are still only open to those who can find a creep hole in. And... well, I collect places like that. I made a map a year ago. Now there are so many marks on it there's no room for houses. I hid in a house for about 2 hours once. The owners were there, but they didn't notice me. That's nice. Interesting.
Yep.
Will it teach me to tell a person's expected lifespan by their pupils? You're a very weird child. They say you've seen a silent house. I've seen it all right. Shouldn't have done that. It kinda checked me, you know, like your doctors do, just in case. Although they say if you get sick, you can feel it straight away. Feels as if someone was pouring boiling tar straight into you, yeah. No fever, you're fine. So, have you sneaked into infected houses? Which ones? One's really close by, just across the yard. That's one freaky place, alright. All hot and smeared with bloody fat. Ugh, they say bloody mold was crawling up the walls during the first outbreak too, like a scab. It's rubbish. A scab on stone walls? You know what I'm talking about. The thing's carrying the disease. That's why it's so creepy. What if it crawls further, and no one cares? Guys tried to tell them, if you see blood leaking from under a door, that's where a Shabnak, has had a feast. No one believes them, guys. Is it better never than late or something? Alright. I'll go check. Right across the yard, you said. Like where? Maybe on the other direction? I don't see anything special on these houses, and they said there was something... You know, you could have marked it on my map, you asshole. No, I didn't go to the big building. Listen, kiddo, where the fuck is it?
Something's on. I feel makes my hair stand on end.
Really hope you quenched your thirst for acts of valor. I think I know what we need to be looking for. I heard all the stuff about Turnskin, a bloodsucker, a man-eater, about it being a man and about it being a woman. Heard tales of an invisible many-headed beast that can go through walls, but that's all hogwash. Enlighten me. Killer is unusual, but it exists. We need to be looking for the carrier of the disease. Now I hear a man talking. Right, who is it? Man-like creature, skin so pale that it seems to be gleaming. It comes from under the ground sometimes, turn up somewhere around the rotten field between the cemetery and the abattoir. Have you seen it? Once. Not sure that was the thing, though. Tried to follow it a couple of times, but it always knows it's being followed. Anyway, it fits the description, a rather strange thingy. I can even imagine why folks say it has several heads. Why? Because it does. It's a stupid joke, boy.
Every joker is one step away from being a goner.
Listen to me, your main quest is to stay at home for now. Anyone who doesn't believe there's an outbreak is a perfect tool. We need to block off everything. Right, how do you know all this? When people thought a man-eater was in town, they locked their doors up. Only the brave ones didn't, and those who somehow knew the rumors were all fibs got it. Seen very few open doors, and now some hoses are standing ajar. They says there's moaning coming from inside. All in all, no one in their right mind would invite the disease to their home. I'd say that kind of welcome is a bad sign. Do you think I'm gonna walk around pushing every door until one of them opens? What for? That's stupid. Even I wouldn't do it. There are other clues that set a dangerous place apart. Ask some guys around here. As for the girls, you can ask Grace and Capella. Not Murky, though. Her imagination is getting the better of her. She makes up a lot of weird stuff that gives me the chills. Well, thanks for your advice, I guess. I still have no idea where he wants me to actually go. He said he wanted me to go somewhere, but he said across the yard. Maybe it's somewhere here. That could be. This one? That's red, but it doesn't mark anything. Okay, that does look like something. Okay. That house does look weird. All right. Getting somewhere. Wait. Isn't this... Yes, it is. That's the guy's house who invited us here and whose house we couldn't enter yesterday. Are the guards? Guards aren't there anymore. And now I'm concerned. Ah! Hi. Why is your icon a creepy doll? Who is it? Is that a person? Will you help me? What's wrong with you? Can't you see me? So hot it hurts. My head is about to burst. Blood is curdling in my veins. I'd scream, but I don't want the children to hear. There are no children here. Keep hearing children's voices. The girls are crying and the boy is laughing. We mustn't scare them. Don't tell them and don't let them in here. You're delirious. There's no one here. Don't come close. We're dying already. told my sisters not to go outside, so they're shambling around the house. Who's shambling around the house? Just don't kill us. Don't kill them if they ask you for help. Their mind is clouded with pain. They can't even find each other. They're only praying. Don't come close to them and step away from me too. Make them stop following me then. Take the key. You'll be able to open the door if we lose consciousness. Okay. Okay. Don't touch me. Don't touch. Bad touch. I don't like that house. I don't like that house. At all. Hi kid, I checked it out.
Someone's leaning against my window at night. Ooh.
Yeah, I found the silent house. Take me with you next time. Yeah, I won't take a step out of it without you. Asshole. Hi, Zai. Yeah, you're right. That would be redundant, Case. Okay, so, we need to go talk to Andre. That much is sure. And maybe we could now also bring that key to Alexander. I'm just starting to get this... the same kind of feeling I got on day one. That I feel like I'm running out of time. Because I still have many things to do.
Without the mistresses, the
I'm
rulers'
listening,
struggle
Bachelor.
for power will turn into a military confrontation. But Katerina? No, wrong.
I found proof, Governor. Here's the key to a house with several people dying in agony awaiting for anyone willing to examine them. Will that be enough? I have already received a report of your spectacular success. News of your deeds precedes you. Now I want you to personally convey your opinion on what you have witnessed to Kane and Olgimsky. Then we can consider your mission complete. Fine, I'll do that then. Because you can't do shit. You see, it's already fucking 5 PM. And I still have so much to fucking do. At least it feels like I have so much to do. I haven't even taken the food yet. And I haven't managed to get the brothers to escape yet. I haven't completed the so-called main mission of the day yet. And it's already evening.
Fortune appears so blind.
Yeah, your brother has agreed. Well, don't let the door hit our asses on our way out here, then. There are plenty of other more shitholes in the world. I might need a gun, though. Do you have a weapon? No. Right, let's do the preparation separately then. Here's some money. The black market around here is run by a mongrel calling himself Brad Grief. Have you met the rodent already? No. He resides at the northern warehouse. Ah, I think I found the place. You can always find human killing stuff at Grief's. Now then, he'll obviously try to rob you the best he can, but you only need to say Andre's off to the kennel to him and he'll change the tune immediately. He may even give you something for free. Alright. Then what? Then you come back. Meanwhile, I'll try to think of a way to get on Gugong's good side. And who's Gugong? One of the locals, deaf and dumb train driver, not quite human, made of soil and bones glued together with sticky blood and inspired with a thick twirine, just like all of his step-brethren. I'd break his neck, but the engine would go anywhere without him. Don't you frown. I'll deal with him. Oh, that's fortunate. Yeah. That's exactly the place. Alright. The boop, 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 boop. I already have a... I'm gonna try and run these places in order. I'm gonna take the food, then I'm gonna talk to that old Glinsk or something. Then I'm going to... Hey, a Slav squat. Nice. Then I'm gonna go talk to Grigori. Then I'm gonna go get the gun. Then I'm gonna come back. Hopefully there's still enough time. Hi, kiddo. What's in your pockets, pumpkin? Presents. Okay, so... if I'm not entirely mistaken now, from what I've seen... yeah, have some sharp objects. I'll take your medicine. The larger kids have ammunition. And the smaller kids have medicine. And it's now 5 PM. I think at least that I have deduced this correctly. Hello there.
Clemency is born not of virtue.
Yeah, here's what you asked for. Is this all you managed to buy? Yes. You need to bring it over to empty house in the flanked. I showed you the way before, remember? No. My friends and intended that had helped us with the shopping are waiting there already. There. Okay, that's on my way, actually. Because if I'm gonna go, actually, Grigori, then come back... doom, doom, doom. Yeah, alright. I've got my plan in order. Alright. The game is very good at creating tension from just the fact that you are going to have to travel. It doesn't help that sometimes you get stuck in geometry. Oh, I believe that, Cthulhu. Because we haven't had to worry too much about our attributes yet. We've got food for now. We haven't had to worry about whatever it was called again, the sand plague or something. But I do believe that it all is going to get much, much, much worse.
He's a brave man, this Haruspex.
I feel guilty for having misled you, dear Bachelor. Forgive this old man. I thought your ignorance of our local affairs would mystically skew the circumstances in your favor. Forgive me if I was wrong. There is no unexpected news to be heard, is there?
No, the disease is spreading around the town already, and it's necessary we urgently appoint mid-level executives to do all the doctors and hospital attendants.
Let Sabirov take care of that. After all, he was the one to demand emergency powers from us, which we granted. I've already sent all of my men to assist him, as well as an appreciable amount of money to further his administrative activities. We don't have any doctors or hospital attendants. The only man that knows something about medicine is currently examining my brother's body. It is strange there's been no news from him so far. We need to send someone after him.
Okay, he's dead. What about you? What are you gonna do?
We will fight until the very end. I will personally persecute those who would dare describe this disease as some kind of preordained divine retribution. I will attack anyone who would say Simon got whatever he deserved. Finally, I will not allow anyone to say that what Simon has built by Caesar's labor is subject to inevitable destruction.
Retribution for what?
Sooner or later, the one who dares challenge the mechanics of nature will pay the price. But this is not something we'd want to believe, is it? This is a conclusion drawn by people who tend to mistake their exhaustion for wisdom. However, an echo would be something to become deafening noise. If people keep saying we're doomed, they might well bring our extinction.
Well, what now, Judge?
We're not that different from each other, dear Bachelor. I am grateful for everything you have done for us, and I appreciate the risk you took to help us. I am much obliged for the disheartening conclusion you've reached. No matter what you're going to do, you can count on our full support. The reward we have promised you will be duly delivered. Victor will make all the necessary arrangements.
I won't leave you on your own in this battle, Georgie. We have a common foe, and we'll fight this foe together. Then the gun. Stop staring at me, lady. You look way too much like somebody who had two identical sisters and was kinda sorta diseased like. Alright. Mild stress, but that's fine. We're doing fine. A tiny child. It's in your pockets. Nothing. I wish I had one case. Another tiny child. Hey, kiddo. Okay, never mind. You have ammunition too. That's where I want to go. Quick refilling. All right. Ah, crap. Come on. Perfect. Hi there. Well, hello there.
A part off sent to the well is broken at last.
Welcome, welcome, dear guest. Give the man something to drink. Let him grab a bite. Shit him down comfortably. Show our big city guest some respect.
Where am I?
Ain't it obvious? The Brotherhood of Thieves. That's where you are. You've got two options now. Dine in hell with us or run like hell.
Let me go in peace. I'm a doctor.
Since we just met, Doc, you go in peace for the first and last time. Next time your exit will cost extra.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah?
Well, I have business to discuss with you. No, that's not... I don't wanna talk about that. Okay, fine. I need a gun.
Everybody needs a weapon. Got $1 million? We'd even get you something that shoots for $1 million. There'll be a gun somewhere around.
$1 million? Price tag benefits an artillery mortal.
Oh no, my lovely man. The mortar is a gift, it is. You can't go shooting them robbers in a dark alley with a mortar. A Barker, on the other hand, but it would probably cost you even more dearly, dear Doc.
Well, Andre's off to the kennel, Grief.
Oh, that changes things. Take this one for free, but it ain't doing much shooting for too long.
Well, it'll suit me fine. Thanks a bunch, and I'll be getting the fuck away from here because you're fucking creepy. Well, I can't say that a lot of the people around here are pleasant. Most of them aren't. Most of them are actually quite awful. And really, really creepy. Oh well, we'll manage. We'll manage. I'm also gonna try and finally redo the intro for the next stream. I gotta do some changes for it that I've been meaning to do for a long time, but I just haven't had the motivation or time.
Oh, see what you've done, Doctor. You won't be able to leave this place now. The town is blocked off. I've transferred my powers over to Saburov. He didn't hesitate to express his gratitude by assigning me to a position of an intendant. Now I'm in charge of equipping and maintaining infirmaries.
Well, I'm not planning to leave.
Pity. I wanted to ask you a favor of you in return, but I will do that later. I want you to get to know your new allies better, the Kanes and the Saburovs, otherwise it will be less dramatic.
Well, I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to come to an arrangement. Setting's pretty faithful to Russia in the mid-90s, so not creepy at all. So, yeah, so it's super creepy. Thank you for agreeing with me, Zai. And this is supposed to be the place that we bring food. Stuff. Everyone's dead here, see? No one knows why. Perhaps it's an echo of yesterday's vendetta. What am I supposed to do with the provisions? If dead have no use for it, give your offerings to Lara. Wasn't it she who asked you to bring food? She wanted to call her shelter the House of the Living, didn't she? Is she supposed to refashion her own hose into a lasagna? She won't need it anymore anyway. Lara only has a few days left. Do persuade her to make most of them. You're going to die? How should we know? We're not the ones in charge here. We only know one thing for certain. It won't take long. We have nothing to do with it then. Who does then? That will become very obvious soon. Hurry or poor Lara will die of starvation today. I'll find a way to get to you. Just you wait. Also, what the fuck is that? I don't know, but I want to get out. I just know that moving clouds are not good. That's a general video game truth. A cloud moves is bad. I feel like I might want these. Immunity boosters. Have I figured out the meaning of the icon which pops up on the left upper corner? I just think that's that I'm picking up shit. It was the Goth Mafia guy. Ah, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, things are starting to be kind of fucked up. Cthulhu. A tiny child. Got medicine. I need to get something to drink at some point. Oh well.
Haruspex was offered
What will become of
his
us?
inheritance.
Well, I've obtained rations, but there are very odd orderlies standing by the house who directed me at. They're using theatrical masks and costumes as disease protection, as far as I understood. Yes, I know. The house of the living will have to be relocated here. Remember that you're always welcome at the shelter. We'll preserve their stock, distributing the food in small portions. We will make it. I hope it all ends soon. So I'll always be able to find a room and board at your place. You will. Take this as reward too. These are nuts. I've been given some today. It's great luck. They must have come from an old cache. Do you know how to use them? Crack them before eating? No, you don't eat them. Barter them. Our children would turn themselves inside out for these nuts. Keep that in mind, especially if you want to barter for something dangerous. Why do they value nuts so highly? It's an old game. A child takes a nut and sends it on all sorts of adventures. At some point, adults took all nuts away from the kids. They thought the game provoked them to do something risky themselves. The most wonderful thing is that the children remember almost every nut in the town by heart. Oh, perhaps they have names too. I think so. Well, anyway, it's pure treasure. Well, thank you. I'll come by to see you soon. Okay, I know everything else except... what's that? Lens. Lenses like this can be set into an optical apparatus and used to identify dense clusters of unaffected particles. Different lens sets allow for early detection and identification of different type of infected clusters. Okay. Alright, so... now let's go tell Alexander we visited both of those guys and then go to Andres Stamatin again. The kids went nuts. Yes. Alright. I'm thinking... The main quest of today is practically over. I've now done the shelter thing because, well, sure, they're fucked up, but I still managed to do the thing. And, now I have to get those two guys out from the town. Just gotta keep checking that letter occasionally, because I noticed on day 1 that I may get letters. And I completely missed doing a thing because of that. So I have no idea what that Katerina was gonna tell me, because, you know, I missed her letter. Oh well. Live and learn. Live and learn. Hello there.
They say hitting hard is a good enough start.
I have received express messages from Kane and Olgimski. No one will dare interfere with my choices now. We are declaring quarantine. Create an anti-epidemic operational headquarters. I plan to assign ourselves to be supervisors. Myself because it's my duty, and you because that would be fair. You must fight shoulder to shoulder. Do you agree?
I need unrestricted authority, access to all districts, and a personal firearm. From now on, infected districts will be blocked off. No one will leave town until the situation is resolved. You will be allowed to access any and all areas of the town, of course. Neither Kane or Olgimski will have any right to stop you. You will have to provide the population with clear instructions. Be careful about it. It is not my place to mentor you, though. How are you planning to block the districts off? I will recruit volunteers. We'll pick trustworthy ones, people of good standing, family men with good reputations. I will grant them the wildest range of authority. They will thwart any violence or looting. They will also stop any attempts to use arms. Well, where and when can I get armed? Here, take good care of it. Firearms are rare in this town. If you need a gun, your best bet would be looking for it on the black market. Some townsfolk may keep makeshift, outdated, or prohibited guns. I'm sure that those who do will want to use them sooner or later. That is how we will find them. But I have almost none at hand. That is truly regrettable. Thank you for this anyway.
Do what you think is apt. I only ask for 2 things for you. First of all, take good care of yourself. Drink, eat, sleep. Be careful. I'm afraid many will take advantage of the situation to either settle old accounts or fulfill their hidden agendas. Secondly, spare those lives that can be spared. I will act according to the circumstances. Nice, I got another gun. Though I'm gonna have to give away one of those. I already sold one gun, which right now seems like it was not the worst of choices, considering I've already gotten 2 more. Also, welcome back, Shen. Alright, now let's go see about you. Hi, buddy.
Oh, I would have let my fists loose if not for these pins.
All set, we're armed. Okay, let's meet by the station at 10 PM. Don't get too close to the engine, though. Alright, see you then. 10 PM at the station. Can I enter it, or am I supposed to be somewhere outside? I don't know. Still, let's go check out the station now that there's still time.
It's perfectly fine. You'll be fine.
I hope so. So far, things could be worse. Oh, he didn't want the gun. He just wanted me to have one. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Well, I don't mind having a gun. Okay, so you don't want these either. That's interesting how different kids seem to have different things they will even accept in barter. Because those ones don't even seem to want the nuts. Maybe their nuts have fallen already, so they don't need any extras. I do know there are different kinds of guns. Because they have... I've seen at least 3 kinds of ammunition. Well, I was surprised because they said the kids are all over the nuts. But it seems like the larger kids aren't into nuts. Even the girls don't like nuts. That's kinda not good. They should like nuts. I can kinda understand that guys have enough nuts already. This is still a fucking weird railway station. I'm driving you nuts? Well, that tends to happen. Ooh, more garbage cans. Let's see if we can find anything nice here. Exactly, in Soviet Russia, nuts drive you. Alright. I don't think I can actually enter the railway station. Yeah, those are... durability 30%, so... even with the pistols, it's not enough that you have ammunition. They also have durability. But kinda wanna keep the guns after all. There are all kinds of interesting formations of things. Now that's interesting. I mean, I know what it's supposed to be. but I also know it's fucking strange. Hi. Who are you?
What have you got there? 2 more hands?
He came close, her head's murmuring. She says she'll eat your heart before you even notice. What's this all about? You can hide from her in the nursery, but not for long. Neaty draws her wrong. She's a distaff. Oh, so she's a thing that you use in Loom to cast spells? Okay. Who's she? I don't know. Well, tell it to your mummy. I have a terrible headache,
the place at night.
but I will pass soon. Well, sorry to have bothered you, kiddo. That's, Okay, that doesn't look good. Suddenly people. I'll just equip a gun just in case. Was there one of these guys? The fuck are you? I can't talk to you.
Bachelor Dankovsky, sir. I'm under orders to stop you by any means necessary. No one is allowed to leave town. This is order of emergency.
The emergency plenipotentiary is me. Make way. Ow! Well, that was nice. Just... Now and I was stuck. Because I forgot to equip my gun. I forgot to equip weapons. That's always good. This might take a couple of tries. Well, that didn't do good to my reputation. Don't know who the fuck you are. I didn't even want to leave. Did I do a wrong thing? I don't know. All I know is that at 10 o'clock they're supposed to come here. Maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here. And while we wait, I'm gonna pick myself something to drink. And hopefully, I'm not gonna be too late. If I am, then I'm gonna have to load and rest. Anyway, I'll be right back. Why didn't you unmute? I was saying, I think I've already fucked things up, because I don't think I was supposed to start shooting people, but I could be wrong. So, that's one of the parts about Pathologic. I don't know if I fucked up or not. I guess I'll see it at 10 o'clock, and whether those guys will get away or not. They are my bound, after all. Then again, my reputation is fucking shot. But that's not good. Killing people, always nice, yeah. Always real good. Whatever happens, these people must live. People are willing to take a fall for reasons most peculiar, yeah. Andrei Stamatin. And Peter Stamatin. Why is he here? Not Peter. I'm kind of worried. That's it. Because I don't know yet how this game actually properly works. This is kind of an experiment of sorts. Also, I'm hungry and really, really exhausted. But that's fine. I'm gonna go to bed soon anyway. I'm gonna have to sneeze though. One moment. Yeah, this is this game is very good at getting me to doubt my own actions. Making me wonder if I've fucked things up, like, all the time. It is very, very good at that. I'm kind of wondering if I should also see what happens.
What have you got there? 2 more hands?
I've got doubts. That's what I have. Exactly, Shen. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. On the contrary, I like it. That's why I enjoyed this game even on the first day. But nobody's here now. But I only have Andrei Stamatin here. I'm gonna see what happens. Because I don't know what happened now. And I don't know... There we go. I was worried that that was frozen. And I got some healing done there at the same time, so that's good. Where's Tamatin? Am I even in the right place? Why is this guy's face here? Because I don't understand this. I don't understand this list. Have they already taken Andre into custody? Is that what it means? Fine, I'll cancel my departure. What if I... Doesn't change this list. Yeah, our attempt to flee the town has failed. Someone compromised our plan and patrolmen blockaded all possible routes out of town. Okay, so... Okay. I should have read this before. Because now I'm an idiot. So yeah, nobody got to escape. The shooting them would have been pointless. Because nobody still escaped. Which means Andre... Does that mean Andre is now saved? Maybe he's in custody, which means he doesn't die. But Peter's still gonna die then. I don't understand this. The fuck was that? Okay, that's not good. Ow. All right. It's that time of the day again. Well, of course not. It's Slavland, Shan. Have you seen the live leak videos out of Russia? Ah, fuck. They're even attacking each other. Oh, nice, I got a weapon. Hi, Eva. Hope you're doing fine.
They say he has donned the garb of his murdered father.
Why didn't you come? How awful. I fainted. I didn't sleep during the day at all. I was so anxious. Forgive me. Is it too late? Can we go? No, the town's blocked off. There's no hope. The station's occupied with Saburov's patrols. Armed men are all over the place.
We're dead. When it begins, I'll have to cut my wrists. Yes, that'll be for the better. Peter has an antique bath. We could heat some water up.
Come on, Ava. Still your weak knees. She's so dramatic. Dramatic. Huh. No, that's not where my food is. This is where my food is. Let's just eat fresh meat. And I should eat a lemon, because lemons are good. We will surely avoid scurvy. Okay, eating a lemon added to our hunger. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay, that didn't help shit. I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna have to start...
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed.
Well, that's
a new
good.
mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
I think I'm gonna have to start wandering around at night, murdering people so I can have enough money for food. Oh, the nice thoughts. Evening letter from the past at B, day 2. To facilitate your assignment, we will be sending a special train carrying medicine, sanitary equipment, and personnel. We expect the train to arrive in 4 days. The Inquisitor, allegedly Mark Kaminsky or Peter Croy, will travel separately. If the sanitary train reaches the town before the Inquisitor, the personnel and equipment therein will be yours to manage. The person in charge of the sanitary expedition will be duly instructed to collaborate. We hope that by that time you will have exhaustive information as what the nature of the disease is. Sent on behalf of the Manipulatory Laboratory. And nothing yet on day 3.
I've seen.
I want to be a help. I want to be by your side.
Well, anything I can do for you?
Right now my only desire is to light up candles, wash the soot of the day off, wrap myself in a bedsheet and get drunk until my mind goes blank. Will you get us a bottle of Twyrine?
I do find one. Do you want us to get drunk together?
Of course.
Well, if Twyrine's actually 70% strong, it's an efficient preventative remedy. I'll drink it up. I want your money, bitch. Apparently he wants mine even more.
Get there!
I'm trying. I didn't expect him to lug a fucking kitchen knife at my face. Oh well, live and learn. Ow. Thank you, game, for clapping at me. At least the game is being nice to me. Sometimes. Any more people I can murder?
Murder time.
Okay, this doesn't look good. That guy looks mildly sick. Don't look at me. Even the guy shambling like a corpse with a greenish tint on his skin? Maybe unhealthy? Yeah. It's just... I'm just using my superior powers of intellect to come to that conclusion. Oh, fuck. Hey, fuckface. Ow. That hurts. My fists are a deadly weapon, but then again, so is your knife. And that really fucking hurt. Hi, buddy. I'm buying things I can trade with the kids with. I know. See, because in Russia, getting a doctorate requires some hostile negotiations sometimes. Because if you want to get higher on the academic ladder, you're gonna have to kill the people above you.
To accept something was wrong. The terrifying discoveries have convinced them. One of them managed to curb the family feud.
Bad news. The governor will abuse his power, and the rest won't let him get away with this. Nothing's changed.
The town was placed in quarantine. From now on, the infected districts will be locked down, and no one will be able to leave until the situation is resolved.
Well, it won't be. They won't figure it out.
Okay. Nanshan, because it's Soviet land. We use our hands and the clothing of our enemies, whom we've killed. What's that? Neomycinium, an antibiotic that kills microbes in the organism and suppresses their growth. Slightly decreases number of harmful microorganisms but does not slow down the rate of infection. Unable to destroy the disease but may halve the level of infection. Slightly harmful to health. Now see, Shan, there's a difference between a zombie because of a disease and a zombie because of an being completely broken down by an oppressive regime. Most are the latter. That could just be liver cirrhosis, Shan. Remember, we are also in vodka land. How fucking expensive is shit now? Oh, cheaper than yesterday. Don't mind if I do, because I do need food. There we go. See, murdering people at night is a good plan. It gives us money to buy food. Now, let's go talk to all the important people again, because now the day has properly begun. So let's go talk to people. See what we can do today. Also should probably check in with Peter. Probably dead. Which is kind of a problem, because we were told to keep him alive. That's a slight hitch in our plan. And maybe if we can find more about what the fuck's taking our colleagues so long.
Changeling met Andre.
Well, that's nice. So that's how it is. Clearly Simon's not reached the end of his earthly path yet. Well, please do stay in, weird nipple clothing lady. Grigori? Or Georgie, or whatever the fuck your name is. I'm gonna call it George. Hi, George.
I'm deadly tired.
My dear doctor, misfortune is a regular guest in our family home. A new calamity has befallen us.
Tell me more.
The house in which Reuben lived and worked has been tainted by infectious mold and has fallen prey to looters. Our messengers searched every nook and cranny, and neither Reuben nor Simon's body are in the house. Some of the people that helped to undertake the search are paying a terrible price. They've contracted the sand pest.
How would you explain the absence of the body?
It appears that once the infection began to spread around the house, Master Reuben decided to remove the body. He must have taken it to some hidden location that he considered safe. However, since we haven't heard of him, we can only infer that Reuben is dead.
Yeah, it's definitely not my looting. Well, let's hope that Reuben will get in touch soon.
Something tells me that isn't going to happen.
Yeah, I think so too. So, were you gonna ask me for help?
Help us recover the body, Doctor. We're already much indebted to you for having identified Simon's killer. It is not your fault the truth has turned out to be so distressing to us all. I implore you to help Simon and us once more. Find my brother's body.
The task is far from trivial. Where do I even start?
Someone may have seen something. I believe you made some useful acquaintances in the town slums. Not to mention we all have a manner of lone life here. Could they know something? Speak to my brother Victor. He's much better at me with the practical side of things is concerned.
Well, I'll let you know what I find. There we go. That's our daily quest. Somebody's stolen an infected corpse or hidden it somewhere. And Dave Rubin is probably pretending to be left. Ah, sorry. Wrong Rubin.
Is this disease
Hello there.
as deadly as they say?
Could be a zombie Jesus, that is true. It is after all day 3, and that's generally when zombie Jesuses get up. I'm looking for your brother's body, Victor. Do you have any ideas on the subject?
If I do. If I were you, Olgimski's son would be the first person I'd turn to. Young Vlad, nicknamed Sharon.
Ruben and he never had some business together. He knows places where Ruben may have taken the body. Well, have you asked him? I've tried, but we're in a difficult position now. On the other hand, we are putting pressure on his father. On the other, we're asking him for a favor. Putting pressure? I was under the impression yesterday we had managed to put an end to the disputes. There can never be an end to the disputes between our families. It's an impossible reuniting day with night. But now I feel the big Vlad's action have a bearing on the root of all of our troubles. I don't like this silence from the termitory. Could it be that their infamous murderer is hiding? The thought crossed my mind too. The termitory riot coincided suspiciously with Isidore's return from the stepping and the outbreak of the epidemic. Stranger has made their way into town. Human or Shabnak, it doesn't matter. Can't establish whether their involvement in Simon's death was direct or indirect, but their involvement is clearly there. It's been revealed to Maria in a dream that the cause of Simon's death is hiding at the termitory. I intend to find out why Big Vlad refuses so adamantly to open it. And you should ask Vlad the Younger if you get the chance. Alright, I'll do that. Vlad the Younger is a loyal son. He may be cynical, but deep inside he believes in the precepts of vassal ethics. He's no reason to conceal a crime, but he never help us knowing that we are acting against his father's best interests, notwithstanding our respect for each other. Well, I respect such adherence. Your principles. Alright, so gotta go talk to Vlad. Unfortunately, it's not Zlad, because I like Zlad. And if you guys don't know Zlad, I bet you do. Yes, Zlad's the electronic, supersonic, electronic guy. And if you don't know that, then what the fuck have you been doing with your lives? Because, hey baby, ride with me away. He doesn't have much time. My blue jeans is tight, so onto my love rocket climb. Inside tank of fuel is not fuel, but love. Above us. Oh, they're fighting in the day now. There is nothing above but the enemies looting others. Ow. Okay. He threw a knife even at close range. Okay, that was not good. And now that... Oh, shit. And now I have to do it all again. I should start quick saving more often now. Okay. Quick save more often. And now that I know the enemies are going to be there during the daytime too, that's kinda helpful. Kinda not. Because of course it means things are more dangerous, but it also means more opportunity out for loot. Ow. Okay, I fucked up already. No, I'm gonna load. That went like shit. I'm gonna have to learn this very fucking clunky fighting system because I feel like I'm going to have to engage in it quite a lot from this point onwards. on. Yeah, I noticed you mentioned that before. That it's clunky on purpose. I do have 2 knives now. I might as well use one of those. We are, after all, playing as a doctor, not as a fighter. So, it kind of makes sense that the fighting system isn't, you know, super good. A fuckface. Come on. Please die. Ah! Oh, Tyrion! Thank you very much for your 5 months of being a citizen to the wonderful country of the total real Finland. Trademark, thank you very much for your support, and I hope you're doing fine. Hi, sick bastard. I mean, literally sick. You're just sick in another kind of way. Just killing random people on the street for their money? I mean, who does that? Who does that? Not me. Anyway, let's find more people to kill for their money. Okay, fine. I'm not too much better than the bandits, and holy shit, the knives are getting busted really quick. And they're not even that much better than just punching with a fucking fist. Oh, there's another one. The fuckface. Come on, you son of a bitch! I want to buy food with your money! Ow! That hurt. And I got a new knife. See? That's why it's a good idea to kill people. Even with weapons, because you can then take their weapons. Ah, God. I already feel bad. Hi, I'm going to buy some food with definitely my own money. And I think I should take the rest back home. First things first, let's go talk to... God damn it, I'm stuck again. First things first, let's go talk to Grigori and Victor. That way we can get the daily quest. Then let's go take the rest of our stuff, extra stuff, back home. And I use the term home loosely, because that's basically I refer to Ava's place as home. Just because that's basically our home. That's where all of our stuff is. That's where our makeshift laboratory is. So it's home for the purposes of the game. Now, first, let's get the quest from Grigori. Get the details from Victor. Then save. So I don't have to do this all over again.
Murder time.
Yeah, and we're probably gonna have to do that a lot. After all, it seems like the town is getting more and more desperate. I just found a razor blade from the ground randomly. That's nice. Oh, I didn't notice that before. That's a nice painting.
Or else you will die.
I'm gonna try and choose the same options as before. There we go. That is true. We can always just not do anything and just die. That's always an option. Not necessarily an option I would choose, but it's still an option. Well, I'm happy that you like them.
You don't know how it feels being without butter.
Hi, buddy. Come on. I'm gonna take your money. Whether you like it or not. Ah! Yeah, I could never live without butter either. That sounds like a very sad existence that I would not like to experience. Let's see if Eva has anything to say now that actually today. So I noticed after day 1 that it's 6 o'clock when it seems to actually change.
Deaths while you're with us, right?
Okay, it doesn't change. So maybe we'll just find some Twyrene for her. Which is like really strong alcohol. Rations. Morning of the 3rd day come. Infected yesterday, 35 died, 38 gone missing, 11 total death, 111. Currently infected, 51. It all ends in less than 10 days. Day 3, in which Bachelor is offered to hunt the elusive enemy and evaluate the chances of necrosis. That's nice. See? They changed. Okay, so it changes at 7. But we already have the quest. Now, Vlad the Younger. I want to go talk to him. As he might have more information about the missing body of Simon the Sorcerer. I still find it funny that the character whose death kind of starts the game is actually Simon the Sorcerer. SFX. Exclamation mark SFX. Hi there, Mr. Walking Slow.
Others than to prevent being governed.
How can I help you? Ruben's disappeared. His home's been infected and looted. Neither his body nor Simon's was there. Where could he have gone? I don't know. I haven't seen him. Do you suspect Ruben is dead? I do. It's SFX, not FSX. SFX like sound effect. Well, if neither Ruben nor Simon were in the dead house, that means Ruben has at least attempted to move the Keeper's body to another place. Otherwise, we would have just surmised that someone has stolen 2 infected bodies with peculiarly obscure purposes, wouldn't you agree? So, what is this other place? Oh, there are several locations where Ruben could have taken the corpse, but I have no plans to reveal them to you until you do our family a favor in return. Oh, gladly. Unless it takes too much of our time. Or to settle the dispute between us and the Canes concerning our unwillingness to let emissaries into the territory. I don't know what the Canes are thinking, but we're not harboring anyone or anything there that could be of any even remote interest to them. Especially to my deeply esteemed fellow Victor. So why don't you let them in? First of all, it's dangerous. The rubble is rioting. I've told you about that more than once already.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Secondly,
I'm kind of retarded.
And father will not submit to the younger Kane's orders. If this keeps up, we'll soon be taking orders from his 10-year-old son. Well, I'm doing this not on the Kane's orders, but at their request, and I act on my authority, not theirs. Or fine, what's your plan? The Kanes are hiding something too. They have their own skeleton in the closet, and it's even more unsightly than ours. Our closet is full of our own workers, theirs is full of other people's children. If we can make sure that everything is well inside the polyhedron, then trust me, the termitory is fine too. It's an enclave, a closed chamber. Or was the polyhedron closed after the termitory? And it was much closer to the original source of the plague, to Simon Kane. Well, I'll inspect the polyhedron and talk to Victor, but I'll ask a favor of you in return. Help me find Simon's body. Try to curb the righteous anger of the judge and the terrible Victor. Seem to have finally decided to harass my father to death. I've no doubt that no matter what he did, it's not his fault. If you do that, I will gladly assist you. Deal. Also, you had something else.
Very suspicious.
It just occurred to me that a map with the infected areas charted on it would significantly help couriers and medical aids. It may be surprising to you, but I've already seen to that. My men are now assigned to produce such maps daily. Cost of making one copy is a mere 1,000 or so. 1,000! Ah, that's quite a lot. Fine. Give me one. Alright.
Run, way do 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 do. Run, way do 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 do. Run, way do 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 do. Run, way China.
Man, it's been a while since I heard that last time. Alright. Inspect the polyhedron. Inspect polyhedron. We should also see other potential people. And we should go see the shelter. We should go see the... What's their names again? Stamatins? See, now why is Peter Stamatin's face here? I don't understand. I don't understand this window. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, we should go see some of the people we know, because that, what's her face? Capella. She apparently knows about what the kids know, and the kids in the game seem to be quite knowledgeable about things. Then gotta visit here. Julia was some kind of a scientist fellow, so maybe she knows something more. That's not kind of good. Peter Stamatin's studio is now in infected area. Yes, it's very weird, Gino, but not necessarily in a bad way.
Man, so close.
Jan?
X-Men!
You two have no memory.
To die!
I'm happy about that.
Kill you!
No, that's for my summer car, Shan. It happens. That is... What the fuck is this? That is actually quite relatable. I've been really, really fucking tired lately.
Gay frog, friggin' frog better. It's not funny.
Yes, it is. It is very funny.
To all of you, let me explain one damn thing. America, America, America. Dude, you understand? America, America, America. My point is, America's first.
Not anymore, because right now, it's Russia first. Seriously, what the fuck is this place? I'm climbing really high and I don't like it. Hi, dog head dude. Can't go inside or the tower will topple. Do you think this is funny? Okay, so this didn't help me at all. Okay, so maybe I need to go talk to Victor.
Run.
Talking of weird games, just recently started Control, and goddamn, it's a bizarre game, but it's also so fucking fun.
China.
I still haven't played it, like at all. I do have the standard edition. It's one of those games that I'll probably get to eventually. But I have heard a lot of good about it. Much more good than I heard about Quantum Break. Probably quite a lot. There's not much to use the channel points on, and they just keep on collecting. Hi!
It is far easier to be wise for others than to be so for oneself.
I come bearing news from the old Gimskis. It has to do with the Termitry. Vlad the Younger asked me to tell you the following. The Termitry's been closed before the Polyhedron, and there are many witnesses to that. Oh really? What is he getting at? He has no reason to believe the situation inside the Termitry is different from that inside the tower. Ingenious, damn it. Alright, so be it. If that's how he is spinning it, then I'm forced to leave him alone for now. You can tell him that. It will only last until we find proof that not everything is in order inside the Termitry. I hope there's no doubt in your mind that I'm obviously only doing all this to get the Olgimskis to reveal the location of Simon's body to me. Haven't been wasting my time either in the meantime. The information my couriers have brought back is terrible. There's a ripper in town. Fragments of human bodies have been found. It's either a stranger who doesn't observe our traditions, or it really is someone or something sent by the steppe. Who could need dead bodies? Since they don't know time, the beliefs of the people of the steppe have forbidden them to dissect their dead. They who penetrate the mysteries of anatomy penetrate the mysteries of creation. That is taboo. In these troubled times, a demon has come who broke it. The destruction of a body will put the earth in pain. How do we find this person? Earlier I feared that Big Vlad was sheltering him at the dormitories. It is clear now that that isn't the case. He's on the loose. I think he's the thief. Also, I believe he's the very man who's been accused of patricide, the cursed, wayward son of Isidore Burak. What makes you think it's him? Haven't made up my mind yet. I just have my suspicions. The end of times are upon us if sons have ceased to honor their fathers. They're turning the earth towards the void. Toppling what their parents built is what these wayward children are best at, but they never create anything in its place. It feels like you're talking about your own son. My son has now founded a kingdom of his own. There it is, towering above our sinful earth. Wouldn't let anyone into that world, not even his own father. If you're interested to know what's going on in there, give it a try. Maria thinks you're a man for whom nothing is impossible. I too have long been interested in what's going on inside that place. Maria Kane, huh? Let's go talk to her then. I know, Shan, I was almost about to make a joke about that. Yeah, we're gonna penetrate it. We're gonna go inside. We're just gonna grab it by the... Exactly. And see, I was about to make a goatsy joke, but then you put that, so I can't anymore.
I think I'm having fever heat.
So that's how it is. Clearly Simon has not reached the end of his early path yet. Maria, I need to get into the polyhedron. You cannot. It's off limits, especially to you, since you tend to plunge into the thick of battle. Who knows what you might bring back on your coat? Yes, and Daniel, I admire your courage. If the impression you've made on me is not fallacious, then you belong to the kind of people that the world is running out of. My feats are much humbler than they may appear. Tell me, is it possible that the infection has already struck at those who are hiding in the tower across the river? Never, upon my word of honor. Rest assured that no evil can ever make its way in there. Simon's focus also appeared to be impregnable to any visitors, but that didn't save him, though. Or how can you be so sure? Not an hour goes by without me shuddering at the thought of that omnipresent evil creeping into the specular fortress of the polyhedron. But I am watching the situation there closely, trusting neither my gift nor my intuition. I get hourly updates from Khan. I'd like to talk to your brother. All right. Climb the tower and Khan will confirm I'm right. Well, I appreciate your trust. I guess I'm gonna climb again.
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh yeah, it's not getting even close to being annoying yet. And yeah, sometimes Shen has had some pretty good timing with the sound effects. The Red Dead Redemption 2, the train cutscene, yeah, that was a classic. So, let's climb again.
Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. The DMT.
Oh man, that's a classic. It's a shame that Alex Jones was banned from YouTube. We used to get so much lolcow shit.
Outsider! Stop!
Yeah. That too. How's the stairway supported? Magic. Are you Khan? I'm a friend of the Kanes. I've come to see Khan. You're in luck then. Khan has left the facets to mourn his grandfather. Come in, but don't try to get inside. You really don't want us all to perish. I really don't. Okay.
Why are they acting so girlishly? What?
Adults are not allowed here. It can topple the tower. Well, I won't be staying for too long. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to? My name is Caspar. I'm son to Victor and Nina, the youngest of the Kanes. Now you name yourself. I'm Bachelor Dankovsky. Are you a friend of my family? At least, well, I haven't known your family long yet.
What?
You wanted to speak to me? I'm listening.
Run.
I'm the one who's listening. Tell me about this place. It's a mystery. You won't be able to fathom it.
China.
Do you see these walls? Yes. I thought so, but children do not see them. There on the left is the coast of the near sea. Behind you are the cleft islands, behind my left shoulder. The knot are the 5 footpaths, and the facet a little way to the left from it is actually the collapsed bridge from the legend of Ever Reborn. I see. It's a poetic allegory. You're all dreamers here. What are the walls you see made of, guests? Not sure. Thick cardboard? Strange. Very strange. The average thick-headed grown-up sees mirrored surfaces. It's the reason they're calling this the Specular Tower. Each person only sees an infinite series of their own reflections. That was the design. Are there really 1,000 children in here? Oh yes, but they're all on the other side of the facets. You can't see them, but they see you clearly. Facets are a reliable barrier. Against what? Your doppelgangers. Everyone who comes from across the river. Well, I don't have any doppelgangers.
Yeah!
You do. 2 of them, also endeavoring to save humanity. At least that's what they say. Every word they utter mirrors yours, and so far they've caused nothing but harm. What kind of harm? Our salvation lies in repose and silence. Our town must stay still for now, freeze like someone who stirred up a nest of venomous snakes. Then the disease will abate and burn up in its own flames.
Well,
I was told these were your words, were they?
Studying things so they can go, oh!
That is true. Close enough, but what do my doppelgangers have to do with anything? They make people uneasy. It's because of them that no one stays put. Disturbed by the Haraldspex' actions and the Changeling's balmy preaching, people start fussing and end up laying their lives upon the altar of common good. We children will not listen to you. Why? What did I do to lose the trust of children? I'm protecting our world. We were doing just fine without you. We can handle this plague even if it spells the end of the world. Do you want to check the place is clean? Have a look around. It is. I promise you. But I won't let you in, wise bachelor. No offense. You sure? You may mean well, but you bring evil and destruction all the same. The town is too fragile for your thudding steps. Your heavy hand will crush us all, even if you were only grabbing us in order to pull us back out of the abyss. Go in peace. Everything's all right here. Will you promise to let me know if anybody here gets sick? I promise. I'll be happy to talk to you anytime here at the Agate Pit, and if something terrible happens inside, I'll be the first to shout for help. Well, that's reassuring. Well, okay, fine. I may have killed children in 6 games. That's no reason to distrust me. How do I get out from here? That's fucking weird. Body of the Immortal. Oh, that's not even today's quest. Alright, I think it's time for us to go meet some other people then. Go see what's going on with some of the people we've already met. See what's going on with the shelter, with the Staminskys.
Murder time.
Capella. See what Alexander, what's his face, is doing with his powers. Many things we can do. We've got weapons, we've got ammo, we've got a little bit of money. It's all good so far. Gonna do all of them? You'll see way too many people to check, maybe? We'll see. We'll check on people. We have plenty of time. We don't even have the main quest yet, and it's still morning. But I'm gonna take the last break of the day. I'm still kind of getting back to, you know, being awake. So I shall return soon, and then we're gonna go talk to people and see what day 3 will bring with it. So I'll see you in a moment. How do you feel being awake? Well, it's easy. Haven't you heard how many, you know, people get acquainted at wakes? You just go around and grab everybody. That's how you feel awake. And you might even get laid. Or probably punched. Yeah, you'll probably get punched. Don't do that. All right. Let's go talk to Vlad. So we do have one quest, so let's try to handle that one. I am a miracle worker. I mean, I'm a weird fucking Finnish guy who somehow still has people who are watching him play video games online. That's a fucking miracle if I've ever seen one. Now, I'm gonna avoid those shambling hulks of zombie and go somewhere else. Well, yeah, I admit, 2 centimeters, it's a little bit too short even for me. I think I'd go maybe closer to 5. That's a bit more realistic. We are talking about penises, right?
Did you hear that? Did it come from inside the well? Or am
I managed to
getting
settle the
jitters?
matter. Victor will no longer insist on inspecting the dormitory. I'll keep my word. Honoring the Venerable Simon's remains is our mutual goal. Also, I forgot to get something to drink, so I'll do that soon. We are bound by the same grief. There's a ripper, perhaps even more than one, on the loose in the knots. I think they're runaway butchers. Runaway butchers? Oh, those few who were unlucky enough to find themselves outside when the dormitory was blocked off. Now they're hiding in the town. I believe they're stealing the dead to use their bodies for divination. have their own future-telling techniques. So where could they be hiding? To be honest, I'm not sure myself. One curious young man managed to trace their path.
Horrors.
It seems they've been carrying the dead to the spleen district. I'll mark the house on your map. If they resist, I'm allowed to kill them. Not only kill, but take whatever possessions of theirs you may find in the house. Body snatchers are no longer protected by law, even if they happen to be butchers. Nice. Free reign to murder people. I mean, justifiably execute.
Murder time.
See, Shan, now you understand how it feels to suffer from premature ejaculation. Came too soon and
You
missed
don't
another
know
shot.
how it feels being without butter.
Okay, I don't think I want to use those now. They look not safe. Also, why did the game just suddenly slow down? Like a lot. See, he's trying to go full Fonzie walk. The fuck's with your face, buddy? Let's barter. Yeah, that guy doesn't deserve anything else. I haven't visited the town hall even once. Hi, kiddo. Things are getting a little bit more dangerous, so I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should start buying ammunition. That means I should also go to the clothing shops. Buy more needles. Anybody here? Nope. How about the other door? Oh, it's a prison. Oh. Maybe I'll go away. Okay, so, it's not as much my summer car, it's more the infected corpses on the floor.
It's perfectly fine. You'll be fine.
I hope so. Hi, kiddo. Got any ammo? So, how's it going?
They say changeling has
Nice
been
of you to
upon us.
come. Are you tired and hungry? Quite. You've heard already that all the provisions have been destroyed, or... Oh? They say it was infected meat that caused the disease. Now there's no food at all. Only the food we managed to snatch before it all began, so I have nothing to offer save some bread and milk.
What horrors?
Oh. Milk and bread? That's not too bad. So, thanks. Well, that doesn't sound good. Also feel like I should save before I go inside that building where the stolen bodies have allegedly been taken to. Maybe I should buy another one of those. I feel like I'm gonna need them. Yeah, things could always be worse. And I'm kind of guessing, since the game said everything ends in less than 10 days, that within those less than 10 days, things will get worse. That's just kind of how I guess the game is, based on everything I've seen so far. Also, I just remembered I need to configure the cruise control thing. I've been looking into it, so I can have my scripts and stuff working again, because that'd be nice. Disposable gloves decrease the chance of accidental infection, especially when handling infected bodies. Yes, please. I feel like that's going to be useful. I also feel like don't like those sounds. Fly. Yeah, that's a fly. Or multiples of them, actually. That's not a lot of cash. If there are flies, all you need to do is spy. Are you hostile? Yes, you are. Holy shit, that took a shit ton of durability from my gun. They don't even have anything to loot. Protective gloves are at 0. Body has been found. Is it Simon? I don't know. How do I know? I don't know, but I do know I want to get the fuck away from here. Maybe I need to go talk to Vlad again. Hi, Tebbo. I kind of guess it's not their house. I am pretty close to the other place where I want to be, though. Problem, of course, is this district is infected where I'm trying to go. That's not good.
Of course!
I want to go there. To see Ita. Oh. Hello there.
I'm so tired, I might faint.
I shall see to it that the people of Gubostaglu, who will of necessity have to surrender their lives to me, will not have given them in vain. The new generation will not include mortal enemies. The new world will be built on universal love and concord. So, are you intending to build a new world? Yes, we'll exterminate all those who try to play the antagonism of day and night, or of reason and the earth, to their own advantage. We'll exterminate those who've made the Olgimsky and Kane's clans the banners of this war. We'll exterminate those who've used the powers of the dream mistresses and the will of the heads of their houses to fan the flames of this meaningless strife. To what end? Someone's going to have to cleanse away the filth. The party of the humble will lay itself upon the altar of the common good, and people will hate us instead of mourning our sacrifice. Only those we take with us will grow to love us. That is what will be. Thus I say, and the mistress heeds my words.
Well, that's what atheists usually do. They spend time studying things so they can go, oh!
Exactly. So, how are you going to cleanse away the filth? They'll exterminate themselves. Everyone is at risk now, and death will more than once raise its scythe over many. And these days death is bound to raise its scythe above every link of the Taglur. But since we foresee those moments, we'll mercifully save many from the terrible reaping. Has Governor Saburov heard this diatribe yet? Hi, lady. The end is nigh. Only a miracle can save us. We have to hope for my girl. There's no other choice. How do you say so? 3 ends, actually. It can end in 3 different ways. The town has been teetering on the verge for far too long, balancing on the edge like a ball, trying to choose one of the 3 pockets. If it doesn't fall into one of them soon, the edge will rip apart. The body will rot with bloody mold, and plague will devour this land. What do you mean? Simon's woven equal shares of love and hatred into this town. His genius kept the feelings of those who adhered to the 3 different principles in check. He knew how to derive benefit from their contrary. Now discord has been meaningless. Like the town itself, the 3-pointed Taglur is frozen in deadly stalemate. The town's fall is inevitable. What? Simon has built a puzzle. Everybody be bound here, generally utopians are termites. But I insist he's built the town as a triangle. And so I declare the loyalty of the 3rd era, the faith of humility. I am the mistress. There's neither heat nor cold anymore. There is only earth. Why the big words? Have I accidentally just overheard something not intended for my ears at all? I suggest you make up your mind. Simon's death untied the connections. People got loose like stitches of a pollinated sweater. You know the 3 wills and the 3 ideas they adhere to. Someone will have to die while another live. Or will it be others? I suspect you will have a say in the matter, Bachelor Denkovsky. I refuse to become anyone's death. It's not like I haven't killed people already.
Kill those murderers dead!
Please be so kind as to notice there stands a girl. Her name is Clara, and it's within their hands to tie or untie her fate. It's fine if you don't want to help. She will make sure that the new balance that arises is proper. How? Blessed girl has the power to decide who lives and who dies. She has the right. My spouse and I trust her. She is the emissary of fate, a guardian angel, not a harbinger like I used to think, but rather a miracle maker. So, what am I supposed to do? Keep in mind 3 outcomes, please. The town is overburdened, filled with too many unnecessary things, so reconfigure the fates. Our future's path will be decided by a new list of the bound, as shall the future outlook of our miserable world. Speak to the dazzling Maria about this, if you will. I will. I will talk to Maria about whatever the fuck that was. I'm also kind of concerned about going there, but I do want to check that building. I'm still gonna save first, because I've never been to an infected district before. And the game can be very punishing. And it's very green. That doesn't seem good. Well, at least for now you're still alive.
You lie! Bad Twirin makes your head wooden. Good.
Yeah, it's just an intuition I had, Shen, that going into an infected place is not safe. Daniel, do you know how Katerina sleeps? There's an ancient skin of a stepping or stretch above the floor of the rod cellar. The bedhead is indeed a head, a huge mummified head hanging to the floor, its horns scratching the walls. This is where Saburova slugs, while rats scurry across her skin like a living carpet. You think it's funny? I'm not joking, not at all. Perhaps I've painted too colorful a picture, but I'm just trying to convey the general gist. Rats are whispering lies in her ear. In days of yore, women used to couple with bulls to extort mysteries of future from them. But humankind is growing smaller and pettier. It's all surrogate. That's your way of caring for the humankind? Oh, it's not like I care all that much, but it hurts. The world that until recently was sucking on the steppes' vapors nurtured with its humours is lost now, and the loss is cutting at my heart with a knife. It was still alive a mere couple of years ago. I have witnessed the agony of its grandeur. Nothing is ever forgotten. The past lives in the present and defines the future. Well, at least he's alive for now, I guess. For now being the operative word. Well, at least just being there didn't automatically increase my infection, so that's good. No, I have not played it, Teppo. I don't think I even have it. I was told about it at one point, though. That it's kind of a super brutal Fallout and something like that.
I can't stand it much longer.
We are doing worse than ever. The infection is spreading.
What makes you say that?
The disease is spreading quickly. The neighboring district is almost entirely steeped in the infection by now, and even though the powers that be have informed me that help is on the way, I doubt they're aware of the rate it's to spread. Let us not lose hope. What are you working on now? I intend to start studying the pathologic culture now, which is why I'd like to ask for your help. What kind of help can I offer you?
I need equipment. I found out by chance that Isidore's laboratory was ransacked during the recent riots. I'd be grateful if you found the perpetrators and confiscated what they'd looted.
Yes, I have heard that. They're already being investigated. However, I would not call Burak's dwelling a laboratory. It was more of a workshop. There weren't many valuables there. Still, I will let you know when the stolen items are recovered.
Thank you. That is something.
Is there really no way to...
Where will the hospital be set up? Vlad Olgimsky is in charge of the matter. He's agreed to provide funds and manpower. Talk to him. What about burials? Who's assumed responsibility for burying the deceased? Volunteers don't see the danger there for now. The townspeople are coping on their own. What does that interest you? I need tissue samples from someone who died of the sand fever. Okay, that didn't...
I will restore the order here. Rest
Your wife
assured.
says the strangest things. Do you think so? And have you met Clara yet, Bachelor? Ah. Yeah, just had the pleasure. Isn't the girl a bit of a megalomaniac? Clara Lady does possess unique abilities. It is true she can inspire love and trust at first sight. It is also true her touch is imbued with a remarkable energy, healing power. However, the nature of the power remains a mystery to me. Sound as if you knew all that firsthand. I've long been paying special attention to that girl, but I repeat, I still know nothing about her despite having talked to her throughout the last few days. Cannot explain the facts that I witnessed. It would be interesting to hear your opinion. It's curious. Somehow I knew you'd want me to run into her at some point. I just wanted to find out how well you know her. Well, I've heard some rumors, and I know by now what local gossip is worth. Not to be ignored, but not to be taken literally either.
I've got a firm hand.
Yes, just our bloody luck. Things are going just fine. Alright. Now let's go see the artist's brother. See if he has anything to say about the failed escape attempt yesterday. Then let's go talk to Vlad the Younger, and we need to go talk to the big Vlad as well.
Who would
Hi
have
there.
thought? The plague is on
That's
our
off to the
doorstep.
fine guest.
So, it has come to this.
You care for your body so much. Why are there so many murderers roaming the streets? Am I not supposed to hurt them too? Oh, the bastards deserve to be exterminated. No one will punish you for killing a criminal. An official decree was just announced by Sabarov's men. So, well, that makes my job easier. Or, no, what are you planning? Are you planning to get your hands dirty too? Why not? Muggers and killers hold nothing sacred, so they are exempt from sacred laws and traditions. They pull their knives first, so you're free to disembowel them, tear their arms off and perforate them to your heart's content. Glad to hear that.
Yes.
You believe in prophecies? Depends. I agree, they may seem inconsistent with materialism. On the other hand, when your own experience convinces you to their effectiveness, you have to take them into account. Have you been foretold something? The day before yesterday, Katerina foretold my untimely death. Oh, Katerina's not talentless. That means you'll die sooner or later. Nothing to be done about that. Well, spoken like a true optimist.
Why do you all come here?
A girl
to
named
guard
Anna
me?
Angel lives in the neighborhood. Is she the Angel of Thunderstorm fame? No, that's another one. Also called Angel, yeah? Do you think Anna is a singer? No one's ever heard her sing, because she's not a singer at all. She's hiding from the powers that be here, and any noise scares her shitless. What was the crime? She claims to be a political case, but really, look at her. She really looks like she belongs to the underground. She's nothing to do with the February revolt. Although, when there's smoke, there's fire. I think that sweet girl used to serve as a cover for the Ace of Diamonds caravan, and my guess is right. I wonder what her position was. We're all monsters here, see? A town of freaks, eh? Ace of Diamonds? There was a Gwynol play about it in the Theatre of Death. Right, the caravan, don't you remember? The kidnapping story? The accusation of thimble riggers? I've forgotten the orgy in the capital. Started killing street performers in sight. Our own Mark Immortal ended up on the run. Oh! What am I bound? Who is Mark Immortal? The director of our theatre. A genius puppet master. Also directs Mask. You should take a look. It's in the Marrow in Spinayan Square. Tell me more about this. Immortal has dug out some ritual mask of an ancient steppe cult, and now he's having fun with them, and with himself. claims the local mimes can tell the future. As for me, I think he's making fun of the mistresses and by extension of us all. Motley buffoon. I think I've seen the kinds of masks somewhere.
Who would
Interesting.
have thought the plague is on our doorstep? So...
What would you say about Maria? I'd say the brilliance of her talent is going to surprise even Ninas one day. She'll be grabbing stars by the handful while sipping Earth's magma. I'm putting great hopes in her, and please note that I seriously meant it, not a hint of irony in my voice. What's the nature of a talent, then? Every Kane possesses the gift, the ability to see the unseen and achieve the unachievable. The art doesn't have a name because very few have mastered it. Maria is concealing her true power for the time being, but it's already become apparent that she will stop at nothing when the time comes. Her sheer power will justify any despotism that would spring from it. Talking about her fortune-telling? Why are you so obsessed with fortune-telling? You can't tell a person's fortune, it's a common man's delight. Although you definitely can catch a glimpse of the fortune of the people too weak to fight for it. Man is the sole architect of his fortune. No, I'm talking about the ability to drag the things that are naturally subtle and covert into the daylight. The Kanes can do it too. Oh yeah, sure, please find the certificate verifying their dragging into daylight talents attached to their wall. It's no fucking child's play. Not a trade that allows to start a small hole in the wall business. If you need illustrative magic tricks, go to the theater. No need to get so angry, buddy. Alright, so. Got 11 bullets, maybe I should get more. Strong infusion of oxytocin herb boosts immunity, acts as analgesic, restores strength during sleep. According to elder locals, critical doses of Twyron can alter the effects of infection. Let's buy them all. I can get more money by murdering random people. Now, think. Going to Vlad. I should maybe go check the black market. That's not necessarily a bad idea. Well, if a Vlad market would exist, then yes. I haven't been here yet. What's the Castle of the Soul on the Halves? Maybe I should go check that place too. Hey, got any bullets? Yes, you do. So there is a very subtle sound when you get that, but it's easily missed. We need to plan the battle in advance, the battle being the task that lies ahead of us. I will not give up without a fight, even if everyone else has come to terms with their own mortality. We need to join our forces, Bachelor, and combine our diverse skills. Our enemy is invisible, ubiquitous, and dissolved into the very things that we'll need to purify. The enemy seems invulnerable, but it's not imperceptible, and whatever terror it instills in us is explained simply by our lack of knowledge. If we are to destroy the enemy, we need to study it first. For this, we need to capture it. This is our first and foremost priority. Please, forgive my reiteration of self-evident things like these. My only reason for spelling it out is to better understand it myself. Our goals are not quite the same. I strive to save as many lives as possible, whereas your purpose is to put an end to the outbreak. I've been told of your abiding desire to uncover the truth. I would gladly help you with that, if you will help achieve my goal. Together we can eradicate the disease and save everything that might be saved. Stark Rubin. You will find me at my secret prosectorium in the warehouse district. The map is on the reverse of the letter. Would have been nice if you would have given it. Easily missed like me? Yes, exactly. Because a lot of people have missed me. And therefore, they're not here. Then again, the other kind of missing, that's a bit harder because I'm a relatively big target. And I slowly move. So it's not too hard to miss me. It's all subjective and it depends on the context. Well, there are a couple of places I want to be here. First, I want to check the place I haven't been to yet, which is the Soul on a Halves thing. What is it? It is a Maelstrom Alpha Raid. Welcome, everyone. I'm Fintrovert, your friendly neighborhood variety streamer, playing Pathologic for the first time. Being very fucking confused about it, but still kind of happy because, while very fucking confusing, it's a surprisingly nice game. How you doing, Maelstrom? Hope you had a really nice stream. What were you doing today? I'm Mighty Njal. Mostly lurking as it's late here. Understandable. Thank you for popping by, though. And I'm already lost. This one? No, I can't climb these. Well, it is Russia, so it could be either. They are giving bullets for sewing needles, so you never know. Probably barter. Oh, you have shotgun shells. I don't want that. Hi. A kiddo.
How do I fix my... They screwed my foot up. I can't walk.
What the hell are you doing here, Doc? How do you know I'm a doctor? They went well, though. Completed a game called Deep Fear. Started now the Ring Terrorist. Oh. Hope you're gonna have fun with that one. I'm Chieftain Notkin. If you see a big grey cat around here, call him Artist. Alright, I will. If he calls me Bachelor.
What is this
What say
disease?
you? A surgeon named Ruben is supposedly working somewhere around here. I'm looking for him. Music's driving you insane? Don't blame you. I've seen people play it, and from what I've seen, it's an experience. Get in line. Everyone's looking for him. What do you need him for? I need the body of a person that died of the new disease. There's been this stern-looking guy. Came searching for an orphan to volunteer for some surgical cutting. Yeah, right, mate. Thanks you very much. I've called my lads and we volunteered him a nice healthy thrashing. The bastard was lucky to get alive. I'm a butcher, he said. I never cut badly. Yeah, sure. Butcher. Just wait a sec, mate. Let me kindly lay all my fucking guts open for you. So, what did you say was a butcher? Well, that's not actually what he said. He said Menku. It's a step word. These people aren't just butchers. They're kind of jacks of all trades. General practice rippers. Well, if he comes again, let him know I'm looking for him. Let him come to me or Master Ruben. We all call each other by our professions as a high streamer. Has Pathologic heard of the game but never played it? It's fucking weird. Really tense. But also kind of fun. It's slow, but one of the big points is tension, because every in-game day so far, the game has made me wonder about whether or not I've done the right things, whether or not I've done all the things I can and should do, whether I've already fucked up, and constantly during the day I'm wondering, am I being fast enough? Do I have enough time? It's building a really good atmosphere. Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily call this horror, but it's very good with tension. There we go, Ruben. Because time is constantly moving, and the speed you see me moving, that's the fastest I can move. And this is the town. And during the day, when you do all the things you're going to have to do with the whole plague thing going on, you're going to have to run around the entire city multiple fucking times, which sounds...
I am sinister. I hunger. Run, coward.
Which sounds tedious, but surprisingly, it isn't. Because you constantly have a purpose. At least most of the time. Hi, Ruben. Shh. Nice leathers, by the way.
The grip of the manhunt is tightening.
Dear colleague, by some happy coincidence I managed to get my hands on a certain vessel that I believe I can recover the pathogen from, which means we're now all set to research the vaccine. But odd as it may sound, I'd rather avoid tapping into that source I mentioned, unless I absolutely have to. I'd rather examine the samples that can be produced from the dead tissue. How can we possibly produce a vaccine with scarce equipment we have? It won't be a vaccine per se, but rather a solution that might temporarily bolster the immune system. True, I don't have much in the way of equipment, but I have plenty of reagents, herbal tinctures, twirin infusions by and large. The least we can expect is to keep ourselves reasonably safe until better equipment teams arrives. Where are we going to get the dead tissue from? I was going to ask you to bring a sample or two from one of the infected quarters. Be doubly careful, though, and make sure to get the dissection fully cleared with one of the rulers. Else the risk would be twice as high as it needs be. I'd go myself, but there are reasons that make it impossible for me to leave Simon's body unattended. That's some request. What's this additional danger you speak of? Dissection of dead bodies is something that the locals strongly disapprove of. For steppe people, the human body represents the world. Only a member of a special taglor, Burak to name one, is allowed to open it up. This is a caste-based privilege, you see. Does everyone in town share the same prejudice? No, of course not. But even those who are oblivious of the sacred meaning of the king's rituals would still oppose unsanctioned dissection, because it's traditionally inappropriate. Cultural taboo, if you will. Autopsy performed by anyone other than a true-born Menku is seen as a blasphemy of the worst kind. Even incest is not as repulsive to them. What are the Menku? Translated loosely as men who set apart the parts of a whole. Menku are the adepts of the kin, butchers, surgeons, prophets, any occupation that has to do with knowing the separate parts that comprise a whole. Fine, but I'm definitely not a Menku, so what am I supposed to do? Do pay a visit to Governor Saburov. I wouldn't go to Vlad if I were you. He's too resourceful and too inclined to drag you into his schemes. Canes are also out of the question, as anything that leads Georgia to me would likely result in Simon's body being removed. And I still have a lot of work to do. Okay, sounds reasonable. I'll see you soon. I still have to go to Vlad. Oh yeah, it's very mid-2000s music in the game, and I fucking love it. After all, as far as I remember, the original game came out in mid-2000s, so it makes sense it's got the mid-2000s jams. Alright. Hi, got any bullets? It kind of reminds me of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines sometimes.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, on the contrary. I like the Bloodlines soundtrack as well. So, let us go to Vlad, because we're pretty close over there. Hopefully, we'll get something nice from this. Also, since we're in a town that's now in quarantine, going through garbage cans is actually a good idea. Because even if you find stuff like needles and things like that, well, the kids who have bullets for some reason, they really like sharp objects. So all kinds of sewing needles and whatnot, they are actually a good currency for trading. And you never know when somebody's thrown something like that away.
It's all very suspicious.
How can I help you? Also, Zandra, thank you very much. You are now a visitor to the wonderful country of the Total Real Finland, trademarked. Hope you'll enjoy your stay. Oh, there are some very peculiar attitudes about the dead in your town. Yes, they're derived from pagan superstition. The body is considered to be the sum of all truths. Ligaments keeping it whole, to be the ligaments of the universe, and must be taken apart without the knowledge of how those dissection cuts will reverberate in the makeup of the universe. And do you share this superstition? Body is a self-contained system. Sometimes it's fascinating to take note of how ingenious its natural design is. Not a single useless part. Even atavisms such as the coccyx serve to add a certain charm. Everything is in harmony. Well, but the system is easily disrupted. Oh yes, when an alien object interferes, like a bullet, a knife, or a foreign organism. It is true what they say about microbes being sentient. Nobody knows that for sure so far. It's possible, but unlikely. Alright, so didn't get much from that. We need to get Saborov's consent. We still don't know if that body is Simon's. So off to Saborov's then. There is a tiny child. The tiny child may have weapons for me. Ah crap, I forgot to go to the black market. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Because, you know, the adult black market also has killing things. And I have things they might be willing to buy. Assuming they're willing to trade with me. But then again, they also said that they would probably beat me up if I go there again, so I'm not entirely sure if I want to go there. Oh yeah, Shannon, if your was it Prime Minister manages to get through with his suggestion, you're gonna have one again. Isn't it exciting? There. Oh, hi, kid. Alright, I'm gonna buy one of those from you. Well, yeah, but from what I read is that he'd like to make it illegal again. Which to me seems kind of counterproductive. What's that? Synthetic immunity booster. Never seen one of those before. Yeah, making stuff like that illegal isn't gonna make it disappear anywhere anyway. I'm personally of the mindset that a lot of those things are better to be legal and what's the word again? What's the fucking word I'm thinking of? Observed is not the right word. But it's kinda sorta in the same ballpark. Yes, legal and potato. Monitored. Thank you, Case. Legal, regulated, monitored, all that kind of stuff, because then you can, you know, have a better hand of keeping the more undesirable aspects of the thing away. Because if things like, you know, human trafficking and such is a concern, well, that's just gonna be worse when it's fucking illegal anyway. Because if you're gonna do one crime, then what the fuck's doing another crime? Technically, prostitution's legal as long as it's not on the street. Yeah, so brothels, basically. We're doing worse than ever. Yeah, but I need to work with dead bodies. I was told that this work demands your sanction. I regret to say that no one can help you here. Local superstition prohibits any violation of body's integrity. Add a cult of the dead on top. If they see you dissecting a corpse, they may tear you to pieces. It's already happened once. Well, unfortunately, you know, it's essential for my work. I understand, but there's nothing I can do. Let us pretend this conversation never happened. You won't want to turn your new acquaintances. As far as I can judge, they are ready to do anything you ask. Well, I'll do that then. Well, that is true. That is true, Shen. I had the pleasure of meeting one and he was a fugitive criminal. Of course, old Gimsky has them locked up after another one of their strikes. However, it is said that on the eve of the blockade, a group of butchers didn't make it back to the dormitory on time. Someone is hiding them. There is a house here on Earth whose dweller know who it is. Take a chance. Alright. Getting more clues and shit. I don't remember the exact legal status here, because I honestly haven't paid attention to it in a while. But my opinion on the matter still is the same. There are ways that I would prefer things to be. Yeah, that's the last I checked. It was kind of a gray area in certain ways here as well. technically it's not... The selling part I know is not illegal. It's just technically not legal to advertise your services, if I remember correctly. Or at least that's how it was when I last checked it. Well, I'm sorry, Chaos. It's not like it's not like I'm in a situation where I could do some intensive research on the subject. God, this map is so fucking confusing. It's that building. How do I get there? But it's this one again. I remember, that was that fucking kid upstairs. Lately they defined looking lavishly as a hate crime. Well, that sounds stupid. Hi, kiddo.
Is it really that deadly?
Please touch me.
Yes,
Do I
it
have a
is.
fever?
You're concealing runaway butchers in the very house, Aspiri.
Well, crucify me. What's this about, running more errands for all Gimskis?
No. I've come of my own accord because I need your help.
Well, I gotta hear that. Why on earth would wise serpents seek anyone's help?
I need the tissue of a sand plague victim.
You can only find dead victims in the infected houses. Says you appear to be alive. You've never entered a single one of them.
That's not true.
You will have 5 to 10 minutes if you do. Then the infections rise with the expected results.
Perhaps, you could find a single runaway that would agree to help. What would he want in return?
Perhaps I could find a lot of runaways that would agree to help if I only asked them to. And the same me will ask you for a favor then. Will you do me one?
I will.
You're influential with Olgimski. Use the influence. Tell him to stop persecuting the runaways. It's no longer a revenge situation, but he's still all too eager. Takes the guy quite some time to calm down, huh? Anyway, if he swears to leave alone the butchers that are now outside the term tree, I'll talk 3 runaways into risking their lives. It's not like they have anything to lose anyway.
Alright, I'll try. Defining marriage as a part of prostitution in which the wife receives part of the salary of the husband is compensation for sex. What? Oh, I'm just super confused. I tend to get super confused. Olgimski, that's where I was going. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not at all familiar with the political situation and stuff like that in most countries anymore. I've actually been very happy about that, because being oblivious has been actually quite nice. I sometimes see some snippets here and there, but that's about it. Because I'll be completely honest. Even though I like Falco, still quite a bunch. I did zone out when he started talking politics yesterday because I really don't give a fuck. Especially the whole super Anglo, let's get angry at everything type of politics. I really can't be arsed anymore. Seriously. It's not for me. Most of it doesn't affect me. So why the fuck would I... Why the fuck would I want to get aggravated about shit that doesn't really matter in my life? I'd rather concentrate on local stuff that actually interests me. It's much more healthy for me.
The Skinners, yes, that was one last today, would you agree?
I'd like to offer you a bargain. You're in charge of the hospital now, actually. Exactly, Shen. That's my point. You care about Spanish politics because you're Spanish. I care about Finnish politics because I'm Finnish. Now that I see somebody reading about US politics, I really don't give a fuck. Not anymore. It's on the other side of the fucking Atlantic Ocean. I can't really affect anything. All I can do is look at who wants to get me to be angry about something, and I don't care. You're in charge of the hospital now, aren't you?
Already busy starting it. Do you want to know more?
Yes.
Is that the only reason you came?
As far as I understand, you're the person that keeps the native population in check, and that's why I need you. Most of your workers are from the steppe, aren't they? Yeah, that I also understand, Zai. Caring about Russian politics because they're our neighbor.
Let me put it this way, I have a certain influence with them, yet the only thing in charge of the kin is the kin itself. Keeping it in check is no easier than managing a community of silkworms or termites. The foreman of the abattoir knows how to do it to a certain extent, but what do you ask?
I need to work with the dead bodies. Since I still haven't been provided a place to keep my research uninterrupted, I need to find a way to deal with the issue.
The dead bodies are already being worked with. The person who's doing it will be eager to share the results with you. Look for him in the disease hotbed. Most likely he's already gone there.
Who is it? How do I recognize him?
He stands out from the crowd, my friend. You'll know him at once. He's quiet, unlike the others, and has steppe phenotype. There's a deep wrinkle on his forehead. He'll wear protective garments. I bet they'll be stained with blood. Guess it won't be too hard to find a person with such obvious features, huh?
The girl is fine, but the boy...
I'd like to offer you a bargain with you fugitives.
Oh, come now, to my mind there's nothing to discuss here. However, a good bargain always catches my attention.
Can you donate your runaways to me? I can guarantee they'll die in the end.
Aren't you a humanitarian, my dear doctor? The thing is, I don't need them to die. I need them to return to the bosom of the Bull Project, punished but unscathed.
God damn it. Well, I'll do my best to return them safe then.
What's in it for you?
I have my own job to do and I need these people. As for now, I sadly cannot disclose as why.
And what would you be willing to offer?
Talk.
Let me see. I know what I'm going to ask. A payment for my butchers. It's a unique resource you own, the one I'll never get my hands on. Which is your influence with the Canes. I'll cease to pursue the butchers if Seosi ceases to pursue the young Burak. He isn't guilty, has an airtight alibi against all charges, which I'm willing to confirm. Let them leave him alone. Agreed.
Well, I'll inform the Cane as soon as I have the chance.
Indeed, indeed. And I'd rather you convince Reuben that young Burak has nothing to do with Isidore's tragic death. Thick-headed Reuben is the last one who still needs convincing anyway. Boy might be labeled a patricide as if he hasn't had enough. You do see Reuben from time to time, I know that. Come on.
I'll pass your words. I haven't finished yet. Apart from that, I wish they stopped torturing me about the dormitory. Tired of repeating that it's clean. That's why it was closed in the first place. You know what? I'm just suggesting me an excellent idea. How about this? You stop the persecution and I'll kindly spare the Canes my opinion on what's inside the dormitory. Goodness sake. If you put it like this, yes, certainly. I was going to... It's no matter now. Now that the Skinner is infected, it's just like the crude sprawl before it. And my word as a merchant. Thing is, I know you as a man of honor. Oh, damn it. I'm glad we have an arrangement, boys, Vlad. The word of a merchant provides a reliable assurance. Ah! See, trying to get too much and you get nothing. Russian secretly fortified anchors that were raided a while back in the archipelago literally have sailed past us. Might have been like, uh-oh. Olgimsky has become strangely pliable. Apparently he's mostly troubled by the dormitory. It's become a kind of Achilles heel to him. It's interesting to know that he asked me to solicit for young Burak as he stands accused before the Canes. Could it be that something is wrong here? It clearly is. Unfortunately, we're going to have to figure that one out the next time we're going to play Pathologic, because I'm going to have to start leaving for work. Why the fuck did I do that? Because I'm tired. Anyway, goddammit, I'm still liking this. Quite a bunch. I am, unfortunately. Next time, I think it's gonna be on... I don't know if I'll have time on Wednesday to play. We'll see. Fuck it. I'll mention on Discord when I'm gonna be continuing. I don't know yet. I've been a little bit sick and tired and everything, so my scheduling's been completely fucked up. But I'll still inform you of when I'm gonna be able to stream next. I'll think about it after I've slept again. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. So, thank you everyone for making this happen. It's been... as weird as it sounds, it's been fun. Even if it is weird and tense and kind of awful. I'm still enjoying it. But thank you everyone so much for being here. Thank you everyone so much for your support. I hope all of you have enjoyed it as much as I have. And I hope to see you soon. Now, I'm gonna grab myself some caffeine and prepare for work.
Next time, obey.
Exactly. So, everyone have a good one. Fintrovert, signing out.
Next time, obey.